That shit hits the spot every time. Just got done mowing with the old Troy bit we fixed not too long ago. Runs great. I was gonna do a video on this thing, but I guess I'm going to, now that I got tore apart. This is the old golf cart. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Me and my buddy were riding this thing like it was a Razor 1000. Can you guys even see what I'm talking about? I mean, we were just riding this thing. This thing's a ton of fun, even with the 1 horsepower it cranks out. I do have the engine for the golf cart right here in this phaser. I will not be doing this swap until springtime because I'm going to ride this thing this winter if we get any snow. But this thing's cat's ass. You know, I picked this up out of the middle of a field. Okay? Dump some gas in it, I tell you what. Ow! Piss, 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 piss! You can't beat a Yami, I'll tell you that. Yamaha golf cart, Yamaha snowmobile, all the fixings. Anyway, but for now we gotta get this thing back together. Let me show you what happened. This is what happened. Broken, okay? The rings are 1 with the piston, okay? Junko. This piston's junk. What I did find is this piston and the wrist pin clips, and a whole ass gasket kit and rings for the golf cart for under $20. Can you believe that? Now I don't have a hone here, unfortunately, and that's what you really should do with one of these. But I got this hone, and it's a different type of hone, but it should be fine. Okay, we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna get right into fixing this thing, and I will show you guys how it goes back together. Yeah, it's a little abrasive. I got some emery cloth. Let's just try that. You really should use a hone, but I don't have one. Okay, and I can hear the comments now. You should really do it right. Blah blah blah. It's a golf cart. Give me a break. I literally can't find my hone anywhere. I drove all the way into town. I've been looking high and low. I literally can't find it. So you guys are gonna have to just deal with this. Okay? And you're probably thinking to yourself, why didn't you just buy a hone when you were in town? Oh, listen, I'm not made of money here. Okay? You guys just think these things just fall from the sky. And then I can hear the comments saying, oh, you shouldn't be working on anything if you don't have the right tools. You know what? I'm going to work on whatever I want, when I want. Oh, I figured it was going to be too big. Maybe it's just right. It might be just right. Let's add some lubricant. And we're going to use this old girl. We're going to hone this baby right up. Shove it in there. Don't you be slipping on me now. Oh, there's our hone. Doesn't spin. Should have got the smaller one. Dang, I smell burning rubber. Man, I really wish I had my hone, but you know, I guess this is... Ow! Look at that, I ripped a hole right through my shirt. Got me. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Yeah, cleans her right up. It actually did too. Got a little more aluminum over here, but I think we can get that off. I think we just give her a little more rub and tugs here. I think it'll be fine. More lubricant. I think it's gonna work. Don't worry, that'll evaporate. See how we did. A hone would be nicer, but I wonder if we wrap, can we wrap this around this emery cloth, and that'll be our hone? No shot that's gonna work. That slides in there nice. I wonder how many thousandths of an inch we took off with that. Probably not very much, because it means just a wire brush. Really need to get those aluminum chunks off of there. See if old Mr. Carbide Blade will get her off. I didn't even get it hot. I can't get the aluminum off. You know what? Let's just throw it together here. I just don't have all month to work on this thing. Which one's the compression ring? Both of them? Up, standard. Up, standard. Okay, whatever you say. A little tight in there, huh? There they go. That's kind of cool. We got these pins in this piston. I've never seen this before, where the ring can't spin. Sure. There's our piston. So this is a Piston wrist pin. We're gonna have to heat this piston up to get it onto that shaft. I've already put the wrist pin in the freezer. We're gonna heat this up and we're gonna put it on the connecting rod. But first, before we do any of that, before we get way too excited, we're going to put a C-clip in one side of the piston and make sure we put it in a side that's not away from us, because this is the exhaust side. So when we're going to put this in the golf cart, we want the pin on this side because the fan shroud comes over this side and I can't get a way to put it in like that. So we're going to do this number and just sneak it in there. Okay, that's in. Now we're going to heat this thing up. Should be plenty hot enough. Well, it's on fire. We'll grab our wrist pin. Gotta be quick about this, because when I took this apart, this thing was frozen solid. Oh shit, the piston's on fire. It's fine, it's used to it. It's used to the heat. Connecting rod's up. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick on the draw. I'm gonna take this stud out because, well, the way that it is. No, we don't. We're good. Put that clip in there. Hopefully it's in far enough. It should be. Grill's still on fire. There's our little clip. You may want to put a paper towel in there so you don't drop this in the engine, but I like to live on the risky side of things. Okay, that's in. We'll get our gasket. I cleaned this up a little bit. I'm trying to get too much in the motor, but you know, it's good for it. You should have seen the stuff that came out of it. Piston's still very hot. Let's not forget that. We can put our studs back in. I do mix gas in this thing because the oiler doesn't work. I had the right ratio, so it wasn't my fault. I think it's just because we were running it a little hard, okay? Don't go pointing your finger at me. Okay, studs are back in. Now it's time for our mutilated jug. It'd be nice to iron that out. I'm sure the compression is going to be fantastic because the rings are just going to glide on the wall instead of actually seal. But that's fine. Probably could reuse that gasket. Alright, I'm gonna spend the next 4 years of my life getting this gasket off because these literally take forever. Okay, 4 years have elapsed. I literally grew a beard. Now we can put this thing on. You want to keep your engine as clean as possible. Okay, now here comes the fun part. We got to compress the rings to go into the cylinder. They have a little beveled edge here on the cylinder wall itself to aid in that. Maybe they'll just surprise me. Maybe a little 215 cc. Wow, what a frickin' powerhouse. Will it surprise me? That piston is still hot. Well, there it goes. There it is. Oof. the ring just touches that aluminum we couldn't get off. But that's fine for me, you know. Take an exhaust there. Here's your head gasket. Square peg and a round hole. Should we clean that up? Nope. I gotta tell you the truth, I don't remember how this goes on. Probably there's threads here, but I don't think the threads do anything. Is it marked front anywhere? No? Let's see, which way is the dirt on the fins? Looks like it's like this. That would probably go towards the fan because it blows over it like that. What does this say? First? It's the first time I've seen that. First rebuild. Should I write second on there? All right, we can put our head nuts back on. Arm torque. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. You gotta do it in stages. Should we see how much compression it has? If any? Oh, we gotta put the generator back on. Okay, see how much compression it has now. It had 0. Battery's dead. How about now? Okay, 40 psi. Should be enough to run. That's horrible compression. That's like what I had when I first got it. But if we had an actual hone, maybe we could have changed that number. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. They're easy to rebuild, so... Now what in the world to do with the spark plug now? It's the exhaust back on. Literally this thing isn't even bolted down anymore. I guess I could weld it, but I'm getting ready to engine swap it, so I'm not worried about it, okay? That's why this video is kind of the way it is. There's a spark plug. Probably had to clean the aluminum off that, shall we? Okay. Put this in, torque her down, and we should be back in business. 40 pounds of compression. It's basically a race car. Let's see what we get. I think she's ready to ride. The lighting out there is going to be horrible. So I apologize. I got headlights on here, but they are $15, if that says anything. Let's clean up our mess. Had the battery on boil for a little bit. Should be enough to start it, I hope. This will be the tall tail sign if I'm done with this and swapping that. I didn't want to do it till spring, but my boy loves it so much I might as well swap it now. All right, let's see what we've got here. Turn our lights on. Our lights aren't working. Oops. Guess we're going in the dark. Bravo 6. Literally can't see anything. I just mowed this too. Oh yeah, comes right around. Let me go grab a light because I can't see nothing out here. That's a stump. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Oh, I've got tail lights. Why don't I have headlights? I'm sure that will vibrate out, but we'll take her easy, maybe. Oh, we didn't put a screw back in. Light secured, maybe? That's better. Cold-blooded, you know? Low compression, you know? Just gotta get her hot enough. Oh, a light. There we go. Oh, I seen a coon or something. That's a cat. Hey, kitty. goodness. Big old bump. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tighten down the carb boot. That's probably some of the reason. Because when you're flying around, this thing's just, well, I guess it's pretty tight. Well, it runs again. Not very well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this video. Sorry I didn't get the tail tear down for you, but it does run again. Obviously, this wasn't a serious video, okay? Anybody that takes this serious is an absolute fool. Okay, this thing is done basically from here till spring. I mean, because the snow's gonna start flying here in about a month. This thing ain't gonna go anywhere in the snow. Have you seen the traction on these tires, the tread? Turf tires, okay? That engine's coming out after winter. I'll be pulling that engine out of that. It's a 480, something like that. It's basically a 500cc phaser. 2-cylinder, 2-stroke. So that engine will be going in the golf cart, obviously. So that's why this video wasn't too serious. And for 20 bucks, I'm like, can I just get it by, you know, until the end of this, until fall's over and we're in the winter? This thing runs fantastic, and it's going to be going in that golf cart. So, all right. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe maybe. You don't have to. But I'm gonna go get something to eat, get cleaned up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.